Tens of thousands of people are still without power tonight in the Northeast in the aftermath of Tropical Storm Irene. It's another in a record string of billion-dollar-plus weather disasters in the U.S. this year. Of course, a tropical storm when it hit that part of the country, a hurricane earlier. Vermont, the hardest hit state, and our local Red Cross is part of the cleanup and recovery efforts. News Channel 5's Rochelle Ritchie spoke with one volunteer CEO who's been helping lend much-needed support. Rochelle.
That's right, Michael. Exactly 26 volunteers are in the state of Vermont tonight to help with those recovery efforts, including the regional executive for the American Red Cross of the Palm Beaches and Treasure Coast region. I spoke with him tonight. He says that the need for water, food, and medicine is still very critical. The heavy rains from Tropical Storm Irene triggered massive flooding across Vermont. It will be a challenge for many people there to start over. South Florida is part of the volunteer recovery efforts. 4,000 Red Cross workers are pouring into the state. 26 of them are from Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast, including regional executive Rob Levine. He spoke to me via phone from Burlington, Vermont.
Just an extraordinary event.
This tragedy strikes close to home for Levine. He is a native of Vermont, and he's reminded of an old saying in his home state, quote, "You can't get there from here." Sadly, that's been all too true as raging waters have wiped out roads and bridges and entire communities.
It's heartbreaking to see so many places I know so well torn apart, and these are really special, unique rural communities.
Relief supplies are being flown in to hard-hit towns like Rochester and Stratton. Some communities are being reached by primitive backcountry roads.
Water started coming from the river towards the house.
Levine says volunteers from our area are expected to stay in Vermont throughout the weekend and then return home. And the Red Cross itself will need a helping hand as relief efforts stretch its resources yet again.
This event could cost the Red Cross from $10 to $15 million.
Rebuilding, he says, could take months in some places and years in others. Today, President Obama pledged the nation's support in that effort.
As a government, we're going to make sure that states and communities have the support they need so their folks can recover.